welcome to this super duper heavy duty, idiotic rap fanatic hour. I'm your host, MC Supernova, and we got a super banging crew out of Detroit, Michigan called the Stabby Arctic Crews. Now keep game. You know, they're gonna introduce themselves to y'all, and we're gonna get to know a little bit about them today. Alright? Yeah, kid. You know what I'm saying? Yo, drop that.
Guaranteed fresh. Like when I'm chilling with my crew, we tend to get dead. We rock roll to the rhythm while you vibe with the rhyme. We keep it colder than the polar caps every time.
I'm IQ and I'm the funky beat maker. The fresh rhyme sayer, female heartbreaker. Breaker 1-9 with the sax in town. We make the party super dead and we tear the roof down.
About to get it started, guys. Howdy. Welcome to Three Bears Gaming. My name is Herb, and I'm just trying to get a little farther in this Titan Souls, or the PS Vita / PSTV. That's what I'm playing. And it doesn't want to work. Yay! This is what happened to me the other day. I'm pretty sure it's an easy fix, but we're gonna see what happens here. If it doesn't work, I will play something else. You guys will just have to deal with it. Oh, so what's up, Eric, or Fo, or Pho? I think I'm gonna call you Pho because that's how you spell pho, and it's really tasty. Also, what's up, Matt? Hi. We're gonna hope real hard this is gonna work. And if it isn't gonna work, then I might have to go back for a minute and make it work. Yeah, see, it ain't gonna work, man. What the fuck? Save core file succeeded. I thought I fixed this, man. Alright. I'll be right back.
Twist and shout like my man Chubby Checker. Or serve you raw like my man Forrest Becker. Where rhyme is back, does not to mention party racker. Debonair swap chaps, refresh mic checker. Cause it's plain hip hop when we rock the house. Turntable, turn heads, and we turn it out. Check it out, man. If you came to jam, get with the program. Check it out, man. Cause this is the music of a hip hop band. Check it out, man. Just get out your seats and clap your hands. Check it out, man. Let's have a hand for the four-man band. Stop what you're doing. shut up for a second. We're chitting, checking, dim-witted dicks, and I reckon we get a Crookosaurus Rex like Joe Tex. Get in more skins than Kotex. Oh yes, we're blessed with the finesse, the young Holton Best, unlimited, a trio of uninhibited, primitive primates, the fly greats with fly crates, keeping the party live all around my state. Never outrate if it's summer, the number 5 stunner, beat forward and the field party go. I have come to run a little bit of this old-fashioned rap. Best beat, kick that one routine and bring it back.
So everybody,
rock, rock on.
to the original sound.
Rock, rock on.
And when you come to my town,
Rock, rock on.
make no mistake, this is the only place that can't be found. So everybody,
Rock, rock on.
feel the way we put it down.
Rock, rock on.
And when we come to your town,
Rock, rock on.
you know it's time to get down.
Rock, rock on.
Great Lakes Live, riding the speedboat, feeling the heat stroke with dope beats unequal. Feel the mix, hit the fever pitch, the spit spray up, party packing old Jack with a tape player, sharing the vibe of a cool breeze on a low fade, an ice cold drink on a day with no shade. Raise the pirate radio flag and cue the banger, feel the drop, kill the prop and drop the anchor. Summertime, butter rhyme time, barbecue kicking. We can worry your mission to the west side of Michigan, nice and hard. Indeed, that's true, buddy. See us riding through 30 in the sack dune buggy with 212s and mad knock, no rap lock. We got it padlocked, even if you're landlocked. Lose your mind, unwind, find the groove. Blue sky sipping mellow yellow, wanna enter.
So everybody, rock, rock on to the original sound. Rock, rock on. And when you come to my town, rock, rock on. Make no mistake, this is the only place that can be found. Now everybody, rock, rock on to the way we put it down. Rock, rock on. And when we come to your town, rock, rock on. You know it's time to get down. Rock, rock on.
Another Saturday to saturate another beat break, provided by the ones that always make you feel great. It's time to listen to what we bring forth from the most southern tips of Florida and back up north, where the Mac and our bridge spans across the 2 peninsulas of the state where we're from. But we'll never succumb to making wax tracks. In fact, it's done in a Motor City likeness. Don't ask why, it's just the way we like it. The mic still gets gripped while the track still gets ripped, and hop still stays hip, cause hard work we don't skip. We flip wigs proper cause we're doing our own thing.
Fantastic.
Maybe when we're feeling the drums hit, it's Sean Phillip, the 12-inch flipping villain, always willing to rock the spot right on any given night. It's like that, it's been that way and it won't cease. That's me, the Midtown Detroit dapper rapper, say peace.
So everybody,
Rock, rock on.
to the original sound.
Rock, rock on.
And when you come to my town,
Rock, rock on.
make no mistake, this is the only place that can be found. So everybody,
Rock, rock on.
to the way we put it down.
Rock, rock on.
And when we come to your town,
Rock, rock on.
you know it's time to get down.
Rock, rock on, baby.
Oh, it sounds good and not gay.
Rock on. And make some pancakes. Rock on. And drink some soy milk. Rock on. Well, it's the radioactive rap cat, make a stereophonic high fidelity rap tracks minus the chronic. I hit you with intense intentions, inevitably increasing your level of suspension. Question like tribe, but this ain't no disco rap. The sax not done with the man, that shit's just whack. When I bust tracks, the wax comes from dusty racks, and it gets love from raver girls to busty hags. It's a bumpy road, but still it's a must we grab. And then we grab our Johnsons on stage like Cool G rapping LL. We're on a rampage, Major Mr. Herman Sachs, big top adventure. Stuck to my joints like elderly comes to dentures. Venture back in time with us like Michael J. Fox.
All right, hugs, Eric. Sorry, trying to get this shit figured out, but I will see you again soon. Have a good night.
Hello, hi, sci-fi, fly, freakers, we hit a blind side inside, pine high, 5 speakers. Meter by meter, we deter detractors. Destroy decoys or ransack them backwards. New jack herbs get fried on the stove top. We cold rock, you cokeheads get cold cock. Lock, stock, and barrel, we freak like Mary Farrell. Singing carols to high sparrows. Move to the groove, the dope beyond belief. Honest chief, what would harm? hard like mahogany. Stopping these two won't happen when rapping, Captain. We perfected tongue, lashing and gab, jabbing, javelin tossing, bossing at Cali's edge. Never rocking valleys, do balance in a bald head. Enough said, lead piping hot type tracks, so T slice to wax. We'll be right back. How you do? Attacking from my friends and my crew. That's all I need to get me in a good mood. How you do? Attacking from my friends and my crew. And it's all right. How you do? Attacking from my friends and my crew. Pumping up the funky beat until the break of day. How you do? Attacking from my friends and my crew. Makes it definitely special.
We got the direct drive, so we tend to dive right in. Just me, my 3 friends, plus a pad and a pen. Ran her in her bed, lamb 11 minutes or less. With something for you to groove to. And say yes, yes, the VU hits the right peak with correct technique. Make you jump in the street, out your 3 strike sneak. Shell toes, top 10, stance, miss a Concord. No matter the situation, we're dominating the board. The song spitter, glitter, and glam, man. That's only get the jam started, doesn't in fact can. Raise fits and spirits if you came to get down, man. Then get up and get a like the wires in our hands. Stands a bland bandstand, hosted by Dick Clark. Getting the play cooking with nothing more than a spark. Embark on the track with your man SP and the SAC in effect to the highest degree.
How you do? Attacking from my friends and my crew. That's all I need to get me in a good mood. How you do? Attacking from my friends and my crew. And it's all right. How you do? Attacking from my friends and my crew.
Pumping up the funky beat until the break of day.
How you do? Attacking from my friends and my crew. Makes it definitely special. Makes it definitely special. Definitely special. Definitely special. Makes it definitely special.
Yeah, I think I like how that sound. Yeah, I think I like how that sound. Yeah, I think I like how that sound. Yeah, I think I like how that sound.
And we're back. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to 3 Bears Gaming. I'm Herbie, and I am about to play Titan Souls after trying to get it to work a few times. Now it works. Thank God. Yeah, so give me just a second here. I'm still getting a little set up, but the game is ready, and we are almost a go. Welcome everybody. Goodbye, goodbye, Eric. I'm gonna call you Eric. Foteric is pretty cool though. That's a pretty awesome name, I gotta say. And Matt, are you still there? What's going on? Yo. I just figured I'd listen to some music, and I'm in a hip hop mood tonight. So we are listening to the Starving Artist Crew, and I am playing Titan Souls on the PlayStation Vita. And oh, and there's Seamus. What's up, man? I might have to actually edit this thing right here. Let's see. What did I say here?
Scholarship was something I wasn't seeing. Believing this was the next best thing to be in. But now when I'm on the job site listening to my radio, these fucks all gotta swap me acting stupid and saying shit like, who do you think you're I just listen to rap.
Wow, that was like nobody.
They carry on and carry on. It's either that or it's this. I turn the station in the van and they'll proceed to get pissed. And if they find out that I rap, you know it's bound to get worse. They're lining up to make a crack and they all wanna go first. Calling me a wannabe Eminem, or better yet, Vanilla Ice. Now that's a good one. I can't wait for what's next. Instead of getting all mad, pissed off and ready to flex tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'm about to change it. Hold up. I'm trying to think of what other community I want, man. I'm LGBT and I'm chill, but there isn't a community for Titan Souls because nobody's playing this game, of course. And you know, I have a habit of picking games that nobody plays because I don't know. I've been collecting forever, and there's just so many games, and like, I just try to play what I like, really. If it's something rare, if it's something interesting, whatever it is, really, and, you know, whatever region it's from, it doesn't really matter if people are into it or playing it or not. I don't care. I play whatever I want to play. And I think we're all kind of that way, but we definitely all have our favorites. I'm just trying to get through this one because I put a good 4.5 hours into it, and I'm almost done with my first run. So yeah, there's that. Let me change my community here. Give me 1 sec.
Okay, that'll be this will be take 13A1B3A-1-Roman-A-A.
There we go. Title change done. Thank you, Seamus. Yeah, by the way, Seamus, Pete said he had a really good time playing and talking with you the other night, even if it was vicarious and a little like, you know, even if it was kind of like, what do you call it? Like I was talking for you. But it still worked out pretty well. It worked out all good. You had a really good time. Yeah. All right, give me just a second here. I'm about to get things a little situated, and then I'm ready to start.
The beauty of this fly butter, old comer. In fact, our slumber is the #1 reason that rap sucks, and that shit's a bummer. But now I hatch to act to accidental folly. Polly wanted a cracker and ended up with a rapper from Holly. Where will I go when I die? Will I be underground like I am now, or in the sky? Why? Where will I go when I die? Will I be underground like I am now, or in the sky? Why? Where will I go when I die? Will I be underground like I am now, or in the sky? Why? Where will I go when I die? Will I be underground like I am now, or in the sky? Why? Over any rhythm, I give them a reason to clap, releasing the facts. So beats never speaking the whack. If you're seeking the fat, you finally found it. How this shit is so fresh is undeniably astounding. Complex, I flex and test the best. They try to impress, but I'ma suggest you put the mic to rest. See, I've been blessed with intellect and skill to make the type of music.
And here we are.
Section fill, so let's get ill. Inject the bill, deflect and kill.
All right.
It's the top-notch professional engineers through hip-hop. We give you something fresh for your ears. Stress and ideas.
So, well, thank you for asking, Seamus. Warp Zone went great. It's every Wednesday. It's here in Atlanta, and it's pretty awesome. We have 14 screens. We have everything from Atari to PS4, minus Wii U, Xbox One, or the Switch. Because really, all three of those have not managed to really get my attention yet, especially not for an event where you're dealing with a lot of people in the same room who may or may not be drunk, and you're trying to get, like, you know, games together, and man, the Switch is just too much, and the Wii U is kind of too much for that scenario. Currently, anyway. But, yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of good people came out. We have a lot of regulars, and, you know, good drinks, good games, good times. I played a bunch of fighting games, brought my stick out. Brought my fighting stick out. I'm a big Dreamcast fan, so I played some Street Fighter, some Capcom vs. SNK 2, all that stuff. Pretty soon I'm gonna have some fighting buddies over, and we're gonna try to, like, see what we can do without a little casual tournament going on, you know? Yeah, man, this boss is gonna wreck me. I don't know if I can do it with the music. I might actually have to listen to the game. I don't know. It's just, like, so intense. Ooh. Fuck. So, like, basically, I think with this boss, it's like you gotta like kill him in that first little shot, or don't shoot your arrow out at all. It seems like, because if I do, then he grabs my arrow and manipulates it, and then kills me with either mine or his. So it's basically like I just have to. I don't know. I'm forcing myself not to read about this. I really don't want to read about it. I think any good game, and for that matter, any good gamer, if you really want to feel the game, want to get into it, at least for me, I think you have to go through the game once just on your own without help, you know? And then after that, I'm like, cheat codes, whatever, like make it interesting, make it fun. But the first time I like to go through a game like totally vanilla, no extra help. I don't know. It's a thing for me, especially for this kind of game. Oh, oh my god. It's gonna be a trash night, guys. I should just change my status to it's gonna be a trash night.
Yes, you know I freak it nice and Tyson heads that like to be fed. Flavor like beans and rice, leaving like smoking like a Wild West gunfight, making people smile even if they're too uptight. It's up like shaking the ground and shattering windows, dramatic nipples to rock the instrumentals. Once I am fantastic, ass kicking, sack ripping wax for cats to kick back and relax.
Yeah, I'm changing it right now. There we go.
So when I kick my latitude, attitudes adjust and make room for diversity, coming together like two roads divergently.
Right, exactly. Like, that's the thing, is all the bosses have like a cycle, and yeah, there's only like one real good... That was weird. There's only one real good time where you could hit them, and if you miss that time, it's kind of like, okay, next. You gotta wait another 10-15 seconds, whatever it is. If I stay pretty far away from him, I think it's good, but I'm like, should I try to hit back these electricity things at him? Or do I just have to get him right then, at that time? Right then. But you can't, okay, I can't tell which way he's gonna teleport. So it's like, how can I get him? I don't know. There's a trick to it, and it might take like 50 deaths, but I'm gonna make this a good stream. Capiche, capiche. Not a born again, but I'm pouring in material that'll be topic of discussion for historians. Like world wars and crucifixions, cancel your subscription, cause we're the new description.
Mastodon large, call me Stegosaurus best. Tyrannosaurus Rex, teeth designed to tear flesh. Wear fresh clothes, fresh for 92.
If you hold your arrow for too long, you shoot it too far, and then it's really hard to get back in a short amount of time. I don't know, I just love it, man. Games like this, it's just like, it's either you're good or you're not. There's no like holding your hand, there's no extensive tutorial. It's just like, you got it or you don't. It's like Atari, you know, it's like old. Luke is over there playing Breath of the Wild. And, oh, Matt is hosting me now. What an awesome thing to do. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. You're a true Facebutt. Right, Lucas? Okay, I have to stay close to him, but when I'm close to him, man, it's like, oh god, this one's harder than I think any of the other 18 so far.
We just meshed together, and you know,
or no, 17.
Ever since we've come together, we have like real good working thing going on. In other words, the chemistry was right.
Party people in the place, embrace the bass as I commence to pick up the pace. Party people in the place, embrace the bass as I commence to pick up the pace. Motivate in the place, embrace the bass as I commence to pick up the pace. Motivate in the place, embrace the bass as I commence to pick up the pace and make it motivate. City to city and state to state. Damn mics, phone wax and tour dates. The RPM rate stays +8 on our plates to make the beat pulsate and vibrate. Great Scott, holy Shazam, the slam bam.
All I can say is, guys, 2 viewers, get this game. It's pretty cool. It's cheap and or free, depending on how you want to get it. I will say the PSTV is a pretty awesome machine. It is like tiny, and you can put all this stuff on it, and you know, it takes like a flash drive, and then you're good. Yeah, it's true. I mean, they have to make this one. Like, yeah. I wish it would give you like a death count combo or something, you know, like not an incentive to die necessarily, but something that's just like, you know, all they give you is total death. So it's just like, wow, those are my failures. I'm just like anticipating that he's gonna move right then, so I just go for it, you know, like, because it seems like with many of the other bosses, it's like you just have to try, and if you're not trying, you're definitely not gonna get it. Right. Is anybody else cold? It's fucking winter, and it's fucking cold, man. Like, I used to live in Ohio, and now I'm in Georgia, but I mean, it's fucking cold for Georgia. Like, okay, that was weird and interesting. He, like, I don't know, it was like it hit him, and he kind of broke apart. Seamus, you gotta be cold right now. It's fucking Ireland. I know, dude. Snow in northern Florida, right? And that's my home state, and that's also Lucas's home state. Pete is from Louisiana. I mean, yeah, I know it's cold here, but like, I just imagine winter there has to be pretty fucking cold in general. I'm just like, maybe I can...
Yo, the alphabetical flipping syllables, spitting big split, and I can hold runs at the park, cause I'm a big hitter who's always available to rock out a gem. Any critic or magazine writable rated a 10. The latest from men, the star for musical transmissions.
We got a follower overnight, and I haven't checked who it is yet. Oh, okay. Okay, well, thank you, guy on Facebook. Probably this one is like harder than the hardest one. Yeah. How's Zelda? Yeah. 4 Celsius, I mean, I don't exactly remember the conversion, I'll be honest, but I know 4 Celsius is pretty fucking cold because I used to live in Arizona, and in Arizona it's like 35 Celsius, like all the time, 33, 35. So 4 has got to be pretty fucking cold. I don't know, maybe not. Anyway, 4 in Fahrenheit is terrible. Here, it's not that cold. It's probably, what, in the 40s today? Or no, it says it's 23. It's 23. So it's like, I don't know. There's no snow. But you can't just wear a hoodie and pants. You need, like, extra padding. Of course, it's nothing compared to Ohio, but, I mean, after you've been down here for a while, you know, burn to a crisp. Well, yeah. Gotcha. Alright. So it's like, yeah, I get you. Yeah, the light shadow on you. It's just like in Ocarina of Time where you have to fight yourself, you have to play Dark Link. It's like that kind of shit. It's Dark Link level shit. There's gotta be a meme or a GIF for that somewhere. You can avoid him, but you have to hit him only at that one time where he goes. That's it. I don't know how it's gonna happen, man. I'm not gonna let this game conquer me though. I might not play it every day, but I'm gonna beat this game eventually. Well, that's good. I mean, I'm not like freezing, but I'm pretty chilly even inside. And I already ate dinner, so it's not that. I don't know. I'll make some tea soon. We also, our office, if you can call it that, is right next to a sliding glass door, and so it's just like, it's cold. Alright. Also, I'm gonna turn this off because it will become a problem at some point. Like, I have to. This is one of those games that, unless you know it really well, and even if you know it really well, I feel like it would still be, like, just always challenging. There's no way it's ever going to be, like, child's play necessarily. Some of the bosses, sure, but not all of them. There's a game I'm going to attempt on here, if I can beat this one, called Alien Storm. Or no, Aliens. Well, there's Alien Storm also, but Alien Soldier. And it's kind of like this.
And a super lover, see souffle. Some Snoop Dogg, super today, and an extra tray. Hey, I got an appetite when the rap is right. I'll enjoy a primo, Pinot Grigio by candlelight. I might, well, I guess that I oughta conclude my order with a Spider D super soda. Freestyle fellowship, French fries with one ranch and a busy bone burger burger. This is the perfect match along with the common bowl squash chocolate milkshake. No DJ quick quiche, it gives me a stomach ache. You can make a plate of poison clam pork chops. Me find me mashed potatoes, coolio, corn on the cob.
Oh, what's up, Matt? Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. Nice to see you. You've missed about, what, 16 deaths or some shit? I'm like right about there. You know, I've never been a speedrunner, and I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna like claim it, or I mean, I might get into it, but there are certain games that I would say I could have a chance with that at, just based off like playing games forever and collecting games and stuff. But like, I don't know, it's all of the stuff that it would be that way for me are like on NES or Game Boy or Genesis, pretty much. Newer stuff, I don't know. Well, and newer than that even, like, it's just those, pretty much. Those were like the systems I had. I didn't get a Super Nintendo till later, and I didn't get like a PlayStation and all that till later. And I mean, I feel confident with some games. Like, if you were like, let's play Street Fighter 5, or let's play Bloody Roar 2, I'd probably feel more confident at Bloody Roar 2. But, I don't know, I'm getting there. That's part of why I'm streaming, is I'm just trying to, just, like, push myself. Not only to play more, but it's just, like, I play all the time anyway, so all of us do. So we might as well do something with it, you know? I need to start watching Twitch more, that's the thing. It's sometimes on in the background, but I always just pick like random people to watch at any given time. It's like, I'm a super distracted guy, so when I'm on this stream, it might be, you know, 10 different games in the same night on all different systems or something, you know? I don't finish stuff like all the time, but let me ask you this, both of you. Good deal. Do what you will, do what you must. I totally forgot where I was going with all that. I'm gonna focus on this though. I'm gonna try. This is the time. Okay, he has it, right? So I'm just gonna be like, fuck you, you have it. Alright. So you can let him take it, and I feel like that's part of how this is gonna end. Yeah, Matt, I'm with you. Math and I don't know, math and measurements. I'm bad.
complete without a Flavor Flay sundae. And then yet another meal at the B-Boy Buffet.
Ooh. Oh, I remember what I was saying. So, I was just gonna say when I'm on here, it's gonna be random ass shit. And the last game I finished, I think I finished Blaster Master like 0 or whatever, like the one on 3DS right now. I finished that, and then I finished like another Metroid remake, you know, and then I'm going through Metroid Return of Samus, or Samus Returns, excuse me, and it's good, but I haven't devised a way to play it on here yet. I guess I could just do an emulator? I don't know. How do people play 3DS on Twitch? There's a question for you guys. You know, I would say 6.5. There you go. But isn't everybody?
Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, it's something about that song that makes you kind of hungry.
I just want to hit her a little bit. Fuck. A capture card just for 3DS? Because I'm pretty sure I could probably figure out some way to get video out of it. And I guess that, yeah, I guess just plug it into one of these adapters. But like, I don't know. Nintendo, man, why don't they just have it in the fucking system? Like, just get with it. You know what I mean? It's already happening. People are recording your games and changing your games and have been for years. You know, people have been modding shit and doing ROM hacks and translations forever. I mean, it's just like, I think Nintendo could embrace that fact a little bit more. But I have to say, the reason I'm really playing Samus Returns is because Nintendo was like, okay, fine. We see people want this game, we're finally gonna do it. And it turned out really well. I'm not even done with it yet, but it's good. I mean, it's like what Metroid Other M should have been, in a lot of ways. But they have some things in common. Yeah, Seamus, you're right about that. You know, I think they do what they do really well, but they misstep because they're trying to like keep things like classic or timeless, and it's like, dude, it works in like expression, but not in design. Like, you have to get with like the streaming times, you have to get with like the non-fucking 16-digit code friend digit times, you know, friend code. Sorry, I was ranting. That's very interesting, man. I once heard about a guy that did that to himself. We were not dating, but I met a guy one time who, like, his thing was he had to be sent away and given like a cage and had all this stuff. And, oh man. Us gay boys, you know. Big Brother? I haven't... Wait, Big Brother in general or Big Brother the television show? Oh, absolutely. I mean, like, total slave, but it was just funny. I tried to make it into a joke, but it didn't work. I'll just be honest. Alright, give me just a second.
on, Michigan. Damn.
Oh, Andy, come on.
What? I'm trying to watch the game.
We're supposed to be recording a song right now, and you're forgetting about.
Hey, let's watch the damn game. Just chill.
No, you chill. You get in the.
Oh, I had to heat up the water.
Big deal, man. Come on.
Big deal is it's Saturday. It's the only day.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I watched Big Brother with like my first like serious boyfriend, like third season and sixth season. Sixth season was coming out, and he was like, "You have to watch Big Brother." And I was like, "Okay." So he's like, "Let me show you the best season to give you like an intro." So he showed me the third because he said it was the best. And I mean, as far as reality show goes, it was pretty fucking good. I gotta say, I mean, it was definitely like all the things you like about reality shows and all the things you love to hate too. But I haven't I mean, I watch like Netflix and, you know, whatever, streaming stuff, or I'll look up something and find it if I need to, but mostly games, I gotta say. Mostly games. Games and like old game shows on whatever channel. It's Buzzer is the channel. They play old game shows from the 70s and like 80s, and it's pretty cool. You know, I have no doubt. You know, there's definitely some bad American counterparts. I'm trying to think of what this show was with like a ghost, a werewolf, and like a vampire that all lived together, and it was like a British show and an American show, but the British one was like way fucking better. Way better. It was so much better. The American one was trash. My water's almost warm. Alright, he like... Oh, man. He doesn't phase like every single time. My friend just texted me and he was like, I accidentally started a fire and now I'm really freaked out. But like earlier, you know what I mean? Like, he's good. But I'm like, what the fuck, dude? People in fireplaces, man. Being Human. Being Human! Yes! Being Human! Oh my god. It was great. The British one was awesome. It was a really cool cool idea to just take all these fucking shows and just put it together and make it clever and interesting. And then the American one made it more like a I mean, it made it more like a slasher, like, you know, what I imagine Riverdale to be, although I haven't watched it yet. But I'm like, why is there gotta be a murder, Archie? Why can't it just be good times? Russell Tovey, yes, that's his name. Zoo Werewolf. You know, put it this way, if somebody here was into Big Brother, I probably wouldn't not see it or watch it. But with shows, a lot of the time, somebody has to be like, let's watch this, and then like stick with me. You know, I don't know, I need motivation in the shows because I'd rather game most of the time. That's the truth. But certain shows are great. I mean, obviously Firefly, right? And yeah, Being Human. And you know, I know True Blood is just like True Blood, but it's kind of like it's like the Roseanne of all of those like vampire, super gory sex shows. You know what I mean? It's like the, I don't know, it's the Roseanne of those. It's like, I don't know, just a little attitude. It was also totally fucking over the top and ridiculous. I like saw it through though, you know. Somebody was talking about 6 Feet Under yesterday. That was a good show. Did you watch 6 Feet Under? Oh my god, we need to watch 6 Feet Under. That was a good show. Let me go get this tea, guys. Watch the rain. Enjoy the hip hop. One sec. What's up, what's up, what's up? Pam, right? Pam was the vampire like mistress at the bar, right? It's been a while, but yeah, no, I'm with you. I mean, like, it's not even like a, I don't know, it's not a sex thing for me, but the show itself is kind of sexy, and I know that's what they're going for, but they do a great job at it. They also pull out some stuff sometimes that's just like, man, you guys really watched a whole lot of porn to get this scene going. Like they're not afraid to show how dirty they like it. These people that are really, really into the vampire sex, you know. But needless to say, it made a pretty decent lore, you know, and entertaining one nonetheless. Man, that shit is hot. Where's this gonna go tonight, guys? Where's Titan Souls gonna land me? I'm gonna look up some other music here. I need to have a little ticker that shows what I'm playing, man. That's what I forgot. I did a bunch of stuff last night on here. Got it set up a little bit more, and then I forgot all about that.
You are not brought upon this world to get it. You seem to be one who know the difficulties between men and women, how seldom it works out. Yet we all keep trying like fools.
fucking hoes. Gotta give me some pussy. Yeah, bitch. Let me tell you about like Diggy, the number 5 stunner. I get the pussy, I get the pussy, I get the drink. What? Come on. I get the pussy, I get the pussy, I get it. Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it. I get the pussy every day. You know who I be. That's right. I like dark ale, old vinyl and microphones, jumpsuits, big titty bitches that like to bone, hip hop, rock and roll, jazz, funk and soul, and chrome 20s on my minivan is how Picture this, I'm a bag of dicks, put me to your lips. I am sick, I will punch a baby bear in his shit. Give me lip, I'ma send you to the yard. Get a stick, make a switch. I can end the conversation real quick. I am crack, I ain't lying, kick a lion in his crack. I'm the shit, I will fall off in your crib. Take a shit, hit your mama on the booty, kick your dog, fuck your bitch. That boy dressed up like
so, after this stream, I will go figure out what the fuck's going on with that and get that shit stamped out, because I have another one of these that I'm going to be bringing to Warp Zone. I can't have that kind of BS happen.
You wanna hear a good joke? Nobody speak, nobody get choked. Who flame throw your fuck shit to Funyuns? Flame your crew quicker than Trump fucks his youngest. Now face the flame fuckers, your fame and fate's done with. Charlie Brown, Peppermint, Patty, Linus, and Lucy. Put coke in the doobie, roll woolies to smoke with Snoopy. I still remain that dick grabbing slacker to spill the wookie. Cause the total of the toolie will murder you friggin' moolies. Fuck out of here. Yeah.
So, I dig Darius and Gradius and all these shooters pretty much. This one is cool because it has like hundreds of levels, I guess. I haven't even like seen all that's possible with it yet. And I'm forgetting my buttons. There we go. So you have like a burst, and then you also have an auto burst thing that you can kind of set there, and it'll do its thing while you continue doing your thing.
What more can I say? We top billing it, valiant without villain it, viciously found victory. Burn towns and villages, burning, looting, and pillaging. Murderers try to hurt us, we curse them and all their children. I just want the bread and bologna bundles to tuck away. I don't work for free, I am barely giving a fuck away. So tell begging Johnny and mommy to get the fuck away. Yo, here's a gun, son, now run, get it the gut away. Live to shoot another day.
Fuck.
Nobody speak, nobody get choked. Nobody speak, nobody get choked. Nobody speak, nobody speak.
Shit.
Nobody speak, nobody get choked.
Giant crabs, man. Don't catch them. I'm just glad the whole thing is a weak point. There we go. Yeah, man. I'm trying to think of the one. That Pete was playing. It's a shooter, but you're going backwards and also to music, and so every beat you make like is a ship you're avoiding, and the whole thing like plays backwards, and then you have to play it forwards. Or you play it forward and then you go backward. I don't know. It was crazy. It's on PS3. But yeah, I'm a big shooter fan, or shoot 'em up fan. I pretty much anyone I can get my hands on, really. I'm not like super good at them, but I enjoy them a lot. I've got a bunch on Dreamcast and a bunch on like 16-bit consoles and PS1. And even some newer ones. I just got Space Invaders Extreme the other day. Another copy of it.
Time has come.
always getting more games. You know, you never know what people are going to want to play at the barcade, and you know, people ask for like the most random shit, and some people bring their own stuff too, but which I encourage as long as they watch it. But like, yeah, I mean, you got to be prepared. Gimme, 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 gimme. There we go. I love the upgrade system in this because you just get better. Like, in totality, all you do is get better when you collect these upgrades, as opposed to like switching from one type of laser to another type of laser, or, you know, some temporary effect. It's like the entire time you're just like getting better. Almost like an RPG. It's like you're earning all this XP, and I really like that about this. Plus, Darius always had the cool like underwater creatures as battleships and stuff, and I just think that's awesome. I'm also glad it kind of gives you more than just a hit, although there are plenty of games like this that only give you one hit, and I'm fine with those too. But I mean, it just lets it, you know, you can still die, you still have to be careful, but they give you a little leniency. And it's basically boss rush. Whoa. You know, there's a really cool shoot 'em up on the Wii called, what is it? Called, shit, man, now I gotta look it up. Fuck. But anyway, you build, you can play through, you know, made levels already, but in a sense like Mario Maker, you can build your entire own shooter in it. And there's all these ideas from online, and even though the service is kind of like done now, I'm pretty sure it still works with the website, and even if it didn't, you can download your stuff that you made or that other people have made and upload it on the website, and then, like, you know, throw it on an SD card or something. Oh man, asteroid fields. Every time I see an asteroid field, no matter what game it is, I think of Star Fox. I was just watching this thing the other day about some HD hard mod these guys do for N64s, and I think it's cool, but I mean, I'm like, figure out that shit on your own or get a friend to do it, because, you know, the already made ones online, I mean, $400, holy shit, you know, for an N64, like, I'm good. I'll emulate it on something that can play HD, that's fine, you know? Nothing like that controller, though. Oh my goodness. Not what I meant to do. There we go. Yeah, I gotta find out what that PS3 game is. And I might play it on here too. We'll see. This game, I'll be honest, this game had an error in the past one time. But, I mean, the cool thing about the Vita and the TV is that, you know, there's always, like, updates for games, and I just have to find them. I threw all these games on here, but they all may not be the most current version. There's also a whole PS1 on here, and I was gonna play some Grandia, but that's like a damn commitment, and I don't know if I'm in the mood for that tonight. There we go. Get out of my face. Whew.
Sound you are hearing.
So I was watching this guy, Eddie, Poke Your Eyes Out, right? Poke Your Eyes Out? Poke Your Eyes Out games. And Eddie was playing Earthbound, and I love Earthbound, and I've gone through it a bunch of times, and I miss it. It's been a while. I might do that soon. Got the setup for it. I mean, yeah. So we're gonna see. You know, I think something I'm gonna do at some point. And yeah, of course you know Matt. You know everybody, right? Does Matt know everybody? Is he like the Twitch ambassador? Yeah. Cool. Matt, you can introduce me to all the gays. Alright, so... Alright, let's do it. No, I'm talking to Lucas. He's over there playing Breath of the Wild. He's about to go to bed, and I'm going to be up for quite a while streaming. I've got like a thing to go to tomorrow night. But it's not till 6. Yeah, I know, wine. My schedule is fucked. But man, I have to say, I'm kind of glad we started streaming in the winter because it's really the perfect time for it. And I'm just glad somebody wants to watch. Lude, yeah, I met him, I think, for a moment. Or maybe it was while I was spectating Lucas' stream. Lude Dolphin. Matt says he really needs to buy Breath of the Wild. I think it looks pretty fucking amazing, yeah. I mean, but that's the thing, is that, like, of course, it's Nintendo, it's their flagship game. I know it's awesome. And I'm kind of glad we have it now, because then I can play it when you're done. How many save files are on that thing?
You only get one profile. You can make your own profile.
Okay.
Make your own me.
Yeah.
Matt, you've got to get it. You've got to get it. Oh shit. Thanks for the host, M60. The 14 viewers.
Right? Thank you. No, it's okay. That's Lucas, everybody. That was his belly.
I spent all day playing that game yesterday.
Yeah.
All day. Played it from about 2 o'clock in the afternoon till 4 in the morning.
Wow.
Like all day.
Sounds like Zelda, man. Once you get lost in that shit, you can't stop, because if you stop, then it's really hard to get back into what you were doing. Ah! Alright, I got another one. There he goes, yeah!
Space mollusk.
Yep, the space mollusk. Pete's in the other room, but I'm gonna ask him. I think he does. I think he saw that on A humble bundle. Factorio. I have watched somebody play it, and I know it's cool, but I can't recall it at the moment. I feel like there's just so much stuff on Twitch, and every time I watch something random, it's usually something that I'm like, oh my god, what is this? I need to play it. That's my favorite thing about Twitch, is discovering more games. Dude, a gray one? I love games like that. I do love games like that. It takes me, like, I don't know, it takes me to be in a certain mood or a certain time of year, that sort of thing, for me to get into a game that, like, totally absorbs you. Most of the time, I like arcade games, quick games, fighting games, shooting games, FPSs from time to time. I haven't even played Overwatch yet, man. That's how out of touch I am. But, like, I play a lot of indie games, I mod systems, I play a lot of multiplayer social games, you know, with people, and man, that was tougher than I thought. But yeah, Factorio sounds awesome. That was this one, right? Yeah, or not so. See, I haven't even, like, opened any of this yet, and I'm not sure how to, but I'm excited. Probably by beating it and not dying. Alright, just game audio now. I'm ready. Yeah, and see, that's the thing, is I feel like if I get into Overwatch, then it just, like, I don't know. It is exciting to be in that moment with a game online, you know, where you feel like you're on, like, the cutting edge, and you're hanging out with all your friends, and you're trash talking, you're having a great time. There is something to be said for that, but, like, at the same time, I don't know, the older I get, the more I just want to try every game I can while I'm still alive. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of how I feel. Or relive awesome memories. It's amazing how many games were, like, popular among a certain crowd. Like Darius, right? Or Gradius. But, like, you know, all of their sort of new versions, their modern versions, don't really get a whole lot of attention. People just aren't into it. People want the AAA, people want the flagship. I think Pete will probably end up playing a whole lot of Minecraft on here, and a whole lot of Spelunky and Rogue Legacy. And then Lucas plays Final Fantasy XIV a bunch. Maybe Breath of the Wild. I keep telling him to come over here with it. But yeah, for me it's gonna be all weird, like, Japanese-ass games. And some fighting games. I'm gonna have a buddy over soon. I cannot wait for that. I've been fighting at Warp Zone, and, like, doing okay, but I'm rusty. I need practice. Welcome, viewers, by the way. If you're just tuning in, this is Three Bears Gaming. My name is Herbie, and I'm sucking ass at Darius Burst Chronicle Saviors. That's the mouthful this game is. I don't know what it is about shooters and fighters and RPGs, man. The names of these games, dude. Guilty Gear Accent Core Plus Alpha. Blaze Blue Continuum Shifts Extend. What's another one? Give me another good long-ass game title that's like ridiculous. Dude, ouch. Yeah, Final Fantasy XIV is not really my bag. 15 actually looks really great, but I'm not really that big of a Final Fantasy guy. I like RPGs, don't get me wrong, but man, I think I want to go through Grandia soon. Grandia and Brave Fencer Musashi and like Legend of Dragoon. I need to like go through some like, I don't know. There's just something about that era, dude. Okay, this guy ain't too hard. We got this. Hit him with the laser in the face. He's a fucking butt face. Just keep it on him. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'll give it another shot. I'll give that one another shot. Kataru. 3 bosses. Let's do it. Yeah, 15 looks great, dude. 15 looks like... And here it is, by the way. It's kind of weird, but it's sitting right here. Lucas was playing a bit of it. I don't know if he streamed it. But yeah, it definitely has... I played Xenoblade, like, Chronicles. And... yeah. It has, Final Fantasy 15 has that real fluid, like, just go up to someone and get into battle kind of feel. There's still a lot of choice and a lot of customization and a lot of things to find, and a lot of great gear and a lot of gorgeous graphics. But it's like, it's definitely that new style, and I think that's a good thing for Final Fantasy. The turn-based stuff is fun, but I tried to watch Pete play 13, and it was like... oh my god, this story and these talkings and these interactions, my god, just let me beat this boss's ass that I already had to, like, die 14 times from and restart my save, you know what I mean? Like, Final Fantasy can be rough sometimes in a way that's not, like, it's not rough because of the game play, it's rough because of the game design. Yeah, 13 was awful. Thank you, Seamus, thank you. Dragon Quest, absolutely, dude. Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest. I used to play Dragon Warrior 4 on NES, and what do you call it? Dragon Quest 8, and I love on the DS. There's Dragon Quest like Rocket Slime. That game is amazing. It's like A Link to the Past, but like mixed with sort of an over the top like tower defense. I don't. It's really awesome. Anyway, yeah. Dragon Quest knows what they're doing. And that's the thing, is that, I mean, they kind of like... they really... Final Fantasy popularized it, but Dragon Quest is kind of like the originators. Oh my god. These chunky popcorn enemies, it's just like, it just goes right through them. It's like butter. Yeah, I think Dragon Quest is cool, and the other game I really like is Ys. Ys, I think it's Ys 8 right now. The newest one that's out is really rad. I mean, like, it's very much like 15 or like Xenoblade. You just, you know, it's real-time action with RPG elements, and it's just like, I don't know, I'm digging it. I'm digging how a lot of these RPGs are kind of moving on. I love a good turn-based, but it's got to have like a really interesting battle system or a really good story, because if one of those is missing for me, it's kind of like, that's the experience. That's why I like Earthbound and Grandia, and Breath of Fire, stuff like that, because the gameplay and the story were both good, and it's really hard to, like... Final Fantasy always has good gameplay, but the stories don't always grab me, you know? And Dragon Quest has a really, like, kind of a basic story, but it works and it's charming, and I just never get tired of fighting slimes. I don't know what it is. Seamus, sorry. Card games on PC. You know, I am like... most of what I play, dude, is like either indie games of all kinds, okay? Like indie, like, you know, the $2 Kickstarter game, fucking Scapegoat, right? But like indie also in like limited release or like just, I don't know, weird stuff, retro stuff. Sometimes I'll play a big game when it comes out, but like, man, Hearthstone, I can't even like imagine the competition that's involved in that. Like I feel like starting now would just, it would just, there's no way. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's what I always think with games like that. The last game I played competitively online is still sometimes Street Fighter 3rd Strike, but not on Fightcade like I should. I did it on 360 and it kind of blows. The connection's real bad. But yeah, Hearthstone looks cool as far as the card game goes. You know, okay, you know, like, oh, fuck. As far as card game, video games, I really like Cold Decept. Cold Decept on PS2, and there's a new one on 3DS, and I started playing that, and it's pretty great. Let me give this one another one. Sentinels of the Universe, like, I think I've seen it on Twitch, maybe. But yeah, pay to win, you know, it's tough to be in love with a game like that. I feel like, well, now they've just turned, you know, slot machines, you know, video games into slot machines, essentially. And I don't know. I've spent a lot of money on video games in my life, and most of it is either for, like, you know, some kind of cool original hardware, and yeah, that was sloppy right there. Or for, you know, something homebrew, something made, you know. I don't really want to buy characters. I don't really want to have a monthly subscription. I just can't. There's too many games out there that are too easy to play for free that it just doesn't matter to me. You know what I mean? Lucas, though, I will say, he's gotten his money out of Final Fantasy XIV. He has played the fuck out of that. And I respect that, big time. If you get your money out of whatever game you're playing, then you play that fucking game, dude. I'm not even gonna use this beam yet. I know it refills all the time, but I'm saving it for Hyperjaw. Motherfucker. Well, that jaw don't look so hyper to me. Oh my god, the arms on this guy. There he goes. I didn't even want to see what that final transformation shit was going to be. Fuck a final transformation. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I've seen some like digital magic setups and just like webcam magic games. And I think it's cool, man. A lot of my friends are into Magic specifically. I don't know about Sentinels, but let me think. The people that come to Warp Zone, they're into Magic, they're into Munchkin, they're into what's the what is it? It's not Cubics. It's fuck. What's the other one? I don't know. Anyway, I definitely have some friends into card games, and I'm not opposed to them. In fact, tomorrow, I'm going to a game night around 6, and just like cards and whatnot. And I might try to do something serious, or it might be a little too much for me. I don't know. I get distracted easy, and I think that's why I like arcade games so much. Mud Wheel. Yeah. Fuck you, Melissa. There we go. So wait, so what are you guys playing? Are you doing Player Underground? Are you doing like Mario Odyssey? Are you doing you know, like what do you guys, what's the last game that you played today? Or maybe you just watch Twitch, I don't know. I watch a lot of Twitch for sure. Definitely just random stuff, just seeing what's out there. There are a lot of retro streamers on there, and I really like that sort of shit. So I'm definitely gonna have some of those soon. We went through Super Mario World, and man, that was sad. Like, oh my god. My problem is I'm pretty good at every game. I'm great at no game. It's like I've played too many games, and there's too much like there's too much lack of focus. But then, you know, it's kind of cool doing it with my partners because they play differently than I do and with different frequencies. So Pete will sit in here for, you know, 5 hours and play Minecraft. Oh, right, it is 8:50 a.m., huh? Well, I don't know how y'all's setup is, but man, we have like 6 TVs in one room. And it's like, some are for TV, some are for games, some are for streaming, and like, yeah, there's always something else on while I'm doing this, but it doesn't mean I'm necessarily watching it. But I'm so used to that it's like, that's kind of how I watch things. Oh my god. Alright, so I beat that one level, and what happened? I didn't really pay attention. Like, is it gone? Is there a new version of it? Is it... I guess I have to do this one. Yeah. Yeah, let me see what time it is here, because I don't even know. It is 4 a.m. almost, and I woke up at like 8 p.m. essentially. So I'm gonna be up for a while, and that's why I'm not really sure if I'm going to this game night. I might sleep through it. Just being honest, you know. Yeah, I keep a weird ass schedule. I'm off work right now for a few months, and it is definitely time to stream because I have a lot of free time. There we go. Mud Wheel, come at me, bro. Yep, that's right. Pete and Lucas and I are together, and we are definitely all gamers and dorks and artists, and we figured we'd do a stream together. It'd be a nice sort of home project slash, you know, relationship thing. You got to do that stuff with your partner, guys and ladies and whoever. You got to show your partner some interaction, baby. Some good times. And thank you for asking, Seamus. It has been about 5 years with Pete and about a little over 2 years with Lucas. And we've been meaning to get this stream up for quite a while. And then we were like, you know what, let's just call it Three Bears Gaming, because that's what the hell it is, you know? No shame, no fear. LGBT, IA, Q. Yeah, I think Twitch is a great platform for many things, and one of those things is to be yourself and have a fun time and meet people. And yeah, dating non-gamers is absolutely terrible. Exactly. And man, I feel like gamers got to stick together, and it doesn't, you know, I spent a lot of time in the arcade when I was a kid, and in the arcade, it doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. If you can beat that ass on them fighting games, or really, if you can come in and enjoy yourself and play games, like, that's the club. That's it. That's all it takes. I always had very good experiences meeting people with video games, through video games, and I'm still doing it now. It's nice to have a place I know I can go every week. It's nice to have a place I know I'm going to see my friends every week. And I missed it a lot. I was away on a trip, on a work trip, and Lucas was holding it down here, getting this stream started, and here we are, you know. Dating non-gamers, man, that's a faux pas. That's a life fuck up right there. If you're a gamer and you try to date some dude who gets like jealous when you're playing games, or like, I don't know why you're playing it, it's stupid, that sort of thing. Oh no, that's not gonna work. And people are really polarized out there, guys. It's like, you're either into video games or you're not into video games. It doesn't really matter which ones you're into, but you're either into games or you're not into games. That is my experience. I have turned some people into gamers, though. I will say that. I've turned them. You know, I like tabletop games too, but I really have to be, like, focused and in the moment for it. I really have to be, like, prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? Pete is really, really good at those and into those. And we've got another buddy who should be on the stream soon, who's really into those as well. I was thinking about streaming a card game or something at some point, because the table's right behind me. Really, whatever we can do. I got a ton of free time. Every day but Wednesday. And soon, guys, soon, Warp Zone will be on a stream. Maybe not every week, and I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it yet, based on the way we're set up. But, oh, that was it. But I think we're going to start streaming Warp Zone, and that could be really, really cool. You know, there's lots of stuff to watch people play there, and lots of fun, interesting sights for the tame-willed and gullible. I don't know. Come on, Darius Burst. Give me your fish. I want to beat this cluster, and then I might play something else. Yeah. What I love about these games too, especially this one, is that they really exaggerate what you make in points. It's like 30,000 times 16 and shit. It's not like, you know, I mean, you're immediately getting into 6-7 digits, and I dig it. I love that. There's nothing like a shooter that makes you feel good about what you're doing. A lot of the old ones are just so hard that, you know, it's kind of like it can be an exercise to enjoy them. But nonetheless, shooters are in my top, like, I would say top 3 types of games I like. Shooters, fighters, and old school platforming games. There you go. So basically, the 16-bit era. Alright, I just gotta beat this asshole, and then we're moving on. There we are. Well, hello. How you doing? Pete just sat down next to me, guys. He might play something here soon, or with me, or maybe not at all. I'm playing Darius Burst. Alright. Back to the shooting. I'm greedy. I want to go up and get him first, which sometimes is not the best idea. There goes one. Big is usually better, I'll say that. Not always, usually. And I will give Pete a hug for you. He is quite huggable. Hugging is his superpower. Oh, please do. Bust up into my salsa. Damn it. Did I even have to do this stage, guys? Was I distracted? Did I just pick it? Let me know in the comments below. Oh my god, the giant fucking shark arm. Ah! Seamus is a hug monster. Aww. So wow, I still have to... Wow. Alright, let me take a sip of this tea right here, guys. I'm drinking gingerbread tea with French vanilla creamer. Cause I fancy like that. Damn. This mug sometimes is a bit too much. It keeps it too warm. Alright. Let's give this a try.
Oh my god, smell that. It's like
Oh my god.
garlic.
Garlic attack. Woo!
We're gonna have what we used to say in the day, breath.
Breath. Yeah. Breath. We're gonna have some garlic breath. Seamus, yeah, I love tea. All kinds of tea. I'm not a stickler about it at all. Celestial Seasonings is fine. Lipton and all that, they're fine. You know, it depends on what you're drinking it for. Lipton and shit like that is fine for sweet tea. You know, Tetley's, all that. That's fine for like sweet tea, you know, basic tea. I like flavored teas. I love my brother. His daddy bear, shall we say? My brother's daddy bear is a tea fanatic and made me this kind that was like these little bitty sort of curled up little I don't know, like little like pearls, like blossoms. Yeah, but the thing was he used it like for a whole week, the same batch, and it lasted and it made decent tea for like 4 days, and I was like, this is great. But when I think more and more about it, that shit was probably expensive as hell. So I'm not a stickler about my tea. I just like tea. It is gingerbread celestial seasonings, and I made it with like a little bit of sugar and some coffee creamer because we're out of milk right now. Oh, no microwave. Oh, you mean how did I make it like that? Oh, wow. I have an electric kettle. I thought you meant like... Wow. I guess I could have just said that this whole time. Alright. It's mollusk time. The orange ones are kind of hard to see, I gotta be honest. There we are. I mean, if you gotta use a microwave and that's all you have, sure. But electric kettles are not expensive and they're amazing. For coffee, when I have it, when I need it, it is all about the French press. The French press is the coffee realness, man. I was a barista for a while, and it's just like the least hassle possible. That's kind of why I like it. Alright guys, this time I'm beating this fucking level. And then we're moving on. What's up, Deja Voodoo? Or Voodoo? How's it going? A kiss, huh? I don't think you've earned that yet. I don't think I died nearly enough times with this game for kisses. We need to start a tip system here. We need to start incentives. But welcome. I may know who you are. I may not know who you are at all. Either way, welcome. And don't mind me as I totally die a million times. I think this is my last life too. And it's always on this guy. He's gonna claw me, dude. I mean, it's like, I guess you just have to go past him for a minute. There we go. You know, Pete and Lucas might pimp me out on here. But, I don't know. I think we're kind of going to pimp each other out on here. I don't know how much all of us will play or what the schedule exactly will be, but I completed my mission and I feel pretty good about it. I changed our bio though. Go check out our new bio. We usually will stream around noon when Lucas wakes up or after midnight when I'm usually more active. It'll change from time to time, but at least a few times a week, I would say. Oh, I got new levels and everything. Alright, I'm gonna take a short break, and I will be right back in a matter of seconds. And welcome back to messages. Yes, Lucas is my partner. And we are not those kind of girls. I will tell you that right now. I know, I'm sure you could use some peen, but it ain't gonna be mine. Especially when I don't see any pics up front, motherfucker. Anyway. The Three Bears gaming stream is already getting real. I love it. Alright, new area, new shit to kill. I'm in it. This soundtrack, dude. What? Only Japan, my friends. Only Japan. Oh my god. Yeah, definitely the wrong platform for peen. You know, it's funny, Twitch probably would make a good porn spot in one way or another, but I don't think that's what they're going for. Thankfully for now. Just wait till Tumblr has streaming. Oh, Lord. Nothing like exploding gigantic fish. Did I not know this whole time that you can do that? Really? I thought you could just have it straight. Well, look at me not thinking out of the box. I kind of don't get it, though. You know, I may have a more revealing setup at some point, but right now, this is where we're at, buddy. I knew streaming would get interesting, man. We're still in the infancy. You guys will bear witness to the infancy of the Three Bears Gaming Twitch stream. And all that it entails. Really though, Seamus, Matt, Lude, a couple other guys, thank you so much for watching already and being part of it and somehow being loyal in such a short amount of time. It's rather incredible, actually. I really think it's cool. Cat Boiler, Fagwins, what's up? Yeah, Tumblr streaming. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Alright, that one's done. I'm cool on that. It's like basically which bosses do you want to get ruined by? Is what it comes down to on this. What's up, Shadow Man? What's up, Alan? Hiya, 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 how's it going? Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. I just took a short break to get a little drink that was not boiling tea. And now I'm playing Darius Burst and talking with the boys, you know, or ladies. I'm not really sure. I'm probably gonna find myself saying that a lot. Viewers, welcome. Stupid hot there. Well, because the heater's on, or because it's stupid hot there? Oh, right! It's stupid hot there. It's Australia. Duh. Well, lucky you, man. Bully for you. Summer is my favorite season, by far. And winter can suck my ass. It's really not that bad here, the winter, but it is still... I mean, any amount of shivering for me is not comfortable. The various gendered people, yeah, you never know who you're gonna find, man. And it's 2018, you know. If people ain't on it now, you know, it might be too late for them, but you should be on it now. Whatever it is you're on, whatever belief system you have, you should be on it now, especially on Twitch. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell does it matter who you're fucking when you're on here playing video games? I think it's one of the few places on the internet that really warrants just none of it, you know. I like these little gray ones, but I mean, I feel like they don't really do me that well. And sometimes I go out of my way to get them, and then they hurt. I think they just give you points. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And there's nothing wrong with points. Points are cool. Brightly stare. I mean, I don't really have to move the laser, do I? Yeah, 111, man, that sounds just about like Arizona, pretty much. Most days in the summer in Arizona are pretty much that. Dry as hell and just so hot. I went to high school out there. And, you know, the desert has its benefits. But, I think my time was done there. You know what I mean? At least for now. I was there for like 10 years. What part of Australia are we talking, man? Oh, in Melbourne, awesome. I have always wanted to visit either Melbourne or, oddly enough, Alice Springs. It's pretty deserty, you know, and I got some friends that live out there, and they have a nice spot, and I always wanted to go. Someday. I'm definitely not one to spend all my time in one place, that's for sure. I've moved around a lot, but all within the US. And you know, I was just out in LA, and man, they take games pretty seriously out there. More people are into it on a public level. It's definitely more popular to go out to the arcade. I mean, I went to one on a Friday night that was just slamming. Like, just, I mean, packed to the brim, had a great time. Lots of good games. They had a single Street Fighter cabinet, but it was hooked up to a projector over the bar, which is really cool. Hey, Alex, what's going on? M60, yo. I can't help it. Yeah, cold-ass weather can die. I'm with you on that. There's no need to put up with that forever. There we go. No, I cannot let this thing kill me. I'm glad I got rid of those, though, because that was, like, I think the main danger. But he's got more. Shit. There we go. One more. Well, that's a good thing, M60. That's very good. Oh, you can always depend on the Heretic and the Eagle for a good, dark, nasty time. A highly functional drunk. I can agree to that. I can attest to that. Snapple, I highly doubt. Alright, we're gonna give this one a shot. That emoticon did not come up, but I trust you. I knew when we named our channel Three Bears Gaming, we were gonna have all sorts of interesting conversations in this chat room. I mean, that was easy. That first one, at least. This guy kind of is the worst. It's just, he has all these weird shot angles, and I don't know. He lunges at you. It sucks. It's like a super aggressive top guy. It's like, no. Get off my shit so I can shoot you in the face. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Seamus. Interesting, yeah, that might be a stretch. Oh man. So are we gonna? Oh, I'm about. Let me see. Okay, I have one more zone, and then I think Pete and I are gonna play Guacamelee. So stay tuned. Trident Jaw. Dude, this guy looks serious. I have not faced this shit. I mean, I got 3 lives, right? It says 2, but 0 counts as 1, thank God. Holy shit. There was no way to get out of that. Fuck. You can't let it happen. There we go. Get out of here. Alright, bye Alex. Thank you for tuning in. This game is cool. Alright, I'll come back to this. We're gonna do some Guacamelee. So give me just a moment and we'll be right on it. I'll be right back, actually. I'm gonna change something real quick. Right back.